Hey there, it's me, Core. Welcome to Exercising Self-Control, from fitness to flourishing. This is the launch episode. I thought a good start to this enterprise would be sharing the Stoic Strength Training Manifesto. Stoic Strength is the name of my company, by the way. However, before we get to that, I'm wondering, do you think exercise, or more generally, physical movement, is an option in your life? Many people do think it's an option, unfortunately. They say things like, I don't have time to exercise. I have other priorities at the moment. Or, I'm young. I'll focus on my health later. Or, I don't need to lose weight. I'm happy with my body. Or, my health is fine. I don't need to exercise. Exercise is not merely about how it conditions the body. That's important and the main reason most everyone exercises, but there's more that's possible. Exercise develops brain health and better cognitive function. This is a much better reason to exercise, in my opinion. A healthy brain is essential for a flourishing life. What if there was an even bigger opportunity? What if you could make every aspect of your life better? What if you could use exercise to get fitter, be more productive, and build the mental strength to live your highest values and accelerate the realization of your most important goals? When you can choose to do the things you need to do, whether you feel like it or not, whatever the circumstances or opinions of others, you have a superpower. This is the potential of exercise. Okay, with that said, here is the Stoic Strength Training Manifesto. Most people are only focused on building the body for their health and fitness. They chase trending workouts, miracle diets, and magic supplements, while the real work, the work that matters, goes undone. Here's the thing. Exercise conditions the body, but what you're actually training is the mind. People constantly make promises to themselves, yet fail to keep them. They chase goals only to fall short, too often choosing instant gratification over long-term commitment. They make the easy choice instead of the right one. This isn't a failure of desire. It's a lack of imagination and will. Our aspirations stall because we lack the skill to bridge the gap between intention and action. Here's what Stoic strength athletes believe. First, virtuous self-control is the foundation of all excellence. Without it, no other virtue exists. Without it, you cannot be courageous, you cannot be just, you cannot fulfill your greatness. Virtuous self-control is the precondition for everything good in life. Second, exercise trains the mind, not the body. Every repetition is a choice. Every workout is practice in holding intention while accepting what unfolds. The gym, or wherever it is you exercise, is the classroom in which you learn to shape your character. Third, we do not have power over reality. We have power through reality. We take principled action, working with the laws of physics, physiology, and psychology. We set up circumstances that likely favor growth. We let the process unfold and then adapt fluidly as needed. Fourth, we are what we consistently choose to do. Your identity lives in your patterns of choice. Choose courage repeatedly, become courageous. Choose discipline repeatedly, become disciplined. Choose virtue repeatedly, become virtuous. Fifth, knowing comes through action, not thinking. You cannot think your way to virtuous self-control. You must operate with excellence in the moment of choice until it becomes how you live. This is how we train. We cannot control outcomes, so we focus all our efforts on providing quality inputs. We show up consistently as honest students, curious and ready to learn. We do excellent work. We let the results take care of themselves. We train our minds every time we condition our bodies. But we know the real work happens once the workout's done, facing the 1,000 daily options that fill our lives. We reject the myth of just exercise. A single hour of training cannot undo 23 hours of inconsistent choices. This integrated approach, recognizing exercise as a holistic lifestyle, is precisely why it holds the key to transforming your entire life. We pursue consistency over intensity. Here's the future we are creating. Imagine a world where people take responsibility for how they experience life instead of blaming others, where individuals remain committed to living their highest values despite challenging circumstances, personal failings, or mistakes along the way. One person exercising virtuous self-control creates ripples. They make better decisions about their health, their relationships, their work. They are happier, more magnanimous, more generous. They don't complain. They don't create problems where none exist. They build rather than tear down. These people are strong, physically, mentally, and morally. The world needs people with strength of this kind. The transformation starts with a single choice, then another, followed by another, and so on. One choice at a time. This is how we change everything. I'll leave you with this. When you exercise, you are moving your body. When you choose to exercise, you are moving your mind. When you choose to exercise because you are living your highest values while realizing your most important goals, you are moving the world to a better place. Thanks for listening. Catch you next time.